I thought I was just joining a gym to get back in shape. I didn't realize I was about to fall for the man who would change everything. 3 weeks. That's how long I'd been in Portland. New job, new apartment, new life. After 5 long years stuck in a dead end relationship and a soul sucking corporate job back in Kansas, I finally said, enough. I packed up my things, took a leap, and started fresh at a design firm in a city I barely knew. But between the stress of moving and years of neglecting my health, I was feeling off, sluggish, mentally and physically drained. So I did what a lot of people do when they want to feel better. I joined a gym. Nothing fancy, no glowing neon signs or overpriced protein bars. But it felt real, comfortable, and that's where I met him. He was tall, ridiculously fit, the kind of guy you'd expect to see leading a boot camp or on the cover of a fitness magazine. His name? Sean, one of the personal trainers. I probably wouldn't have had the nerve to approach him, but fate had other plans. You've got good posture, he said, smiling crookedly as I struggled to keep a dumbbell from crashing onto my foot. I blinked. I'm literally about to drop this on myself. He laughed. Then let me help before you need a cast. And just like that, our sessions began. 3 times a week, like clockwork. Sean was everything I didn't realize I needed. Patient but firm. Funny but always respectful. He pushed me gently, intentionally, not just to lift more, but to believe in myself again. There was something calming about the way he coached me. His voice, low and steady, felt like a metronome grounding me in the moment, and while he never crossed any lines, there were moments. The way his hand would brush against my back when adjusting my form, the way his eyes lingered, just a second too long. It wasn't obvious, but it was there, and I couldn't stop wondering if he felt it too. Then came that one rainy Thursday. The gym was almost empty. I'd just finished a brutal set of deadlifts and collapsed onto the bench, wiping sweat from my forehead. Sean crouched down in front of me, his eyes serious. You okay? Just tired, I said, breathless. You've been pushing hard lately. It's impressive. I smiled. You're the one pushing me? Then he stood. Let's skip weights today. Come with me. No questions asked. I followed. He led me to a private training room tucked in the back. Mats, mirrors, resistance ropes, and just the two of us. He must have seen the hesitation in my face. Don't worry, he said quickly. I want to try something new. Trust me? I nodded. Yeah, I trust you. We started partner resistance training, back-to-back squats, tension holds, movements that brought us close, almost too close, but always respectful, until one moment our faces were just inches apart, breathing heavy, eyes locked. I shouldn't, he whispered. But then he did. He kissed me, quick, but intense. Then just as fast he pulled away, eyes wide. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I was stunned, but I wasn't upset. My heart was racing for a reason that had nothing to do with cardio. I didn't mind, I whispered. He stepped back, running a hand through his hair. I never do this. It's against every rule. But with you, I didn't know what to say, and we didn't talk about it again, not that day. After that, things went back to normal. He was polite, focused, but a little more distant, and I realized I missed him, not just as a trainer, as him, as someone who made me feel seen. So, after one session, I stayed behind. Can we talk? I asked. He froze, then nodded. I don't want to stop training with you, I said, but I also don't want to pretend like nothing happened. He sighed. I've been thinking about it nonstop. That kiss, it wasn't a mistake, but I'm your trainer. It's complicated. It doesn't have to be, I said gently. We can figure it out. He looked at me, really looked, and finally smiled. Okay, But outside the gym, dinner, our first date was simple: pizza and long walks through downtown. He told me about growing up in Seattle, about the Marines, about how fitness saved him. I shared my past too, and for the first time in years, I felt understood. At the gym, we stayed professional. No flirting, no kisses. But the second I stepped outside those doors, he was always there, waiting, hand outstretched, smile just for me. Eventually, I switched trainers, not because it was awkward, but because we were something more. Hikes on Sundays, cooking breakfast together, laughing until midnight. We didn't just build strength at the gym, we built a life. People say you go to the gym to get stronger. What I didn't expect was to find someone who would help me heal. It all started with a lift, and it led to something so much bigger.